Hey Capricorn, this video is for those of you that are sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or Venus sign Capricorn, or you could be watching for someone that's a Capricorn. Either way, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you all being here. This is your monthly November reading. It is a general reading though, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of it might be for you, some of it might be for someone else. If it doesn't resonate at all, check your moon sign, rising sign, or Venus sign, because that could be the energy that you're in today, and that's the message you need to receive for the month of November. If it does resonate, I will be offering an extended version with just digging into more elaborate details of your life, like your personal growth, home and family, love and romance, that kind of stuff. But we'll get to that at the end of this part of the video. In this part, we're going to look at the overall energy of the month and the theme that kind of go together. It's going to spell out the month for you. We're going to pull some cards that are like a story, if you will, and then we're going to get some guidance from the archangels. If you like this video and if you like the videos I provide, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you're notified when I release new videos. I even think there's an option if you just want to see Capricorn videos or something that you can click. When you click the bell, you'll get all notifications or just the ones, just specific notifications or something like that. Okay. Ooh. Rest. Okay, that makes sense. You Capricorns that work so hard, but based on the collective that I read for, okay, you've been put through the ringer emotionally, mentally, just kind of worn down a bit. Lots of tower moments. All right, that's very interesting. We have the door to spirit and blossoming abundance here. Okay. So I feel like it's part of understanding, Capricorn, that rest, relaxation, I'm just going to put my hair up here, is part of the routine. It's part of the structure. It's part of progress to take care of yourself. But I feel like some of you are perhaps going to be working with or working through your spiritual awakening. Okay. So, and I feel like that's really going to open up the door to abundance for you. And not just, I feel the awakening is going to bring a lot of change. We have a 5, but not just financially, like just abundance in all aspects of your life. I feel some of you have the financial game kind of on lockdown, if you will. Maybe not perfect, but I feel like you're actually very good at that. But I feel like it's going to enrich the other aspects of your life, is what I'm hearing. All right, so let's get a story here in regards to what this month is going to look like for you. Okay. Maybe they're not going to give me anything. There we go. All right, let's see what we have to work with. Okay, so the first one that came up was the Emperor, but it's in reverse. However, this is what it looks like in the front. But I feel like what I love about this is it's sort of like peeking behind the Emperor and what fuels him. Okay, there's magic here, so I feel like that's kind of going to be like sort of. There's a lot of. There is a lot of past energy here because there's a lot of things moving. We're seeing a lot of backs being turned, if you will. But I feel like, not backs being turned on you, but sort of maybe you turning your back and walking away. I feel like there's a lot of exposure to what's going on behind the scenes because we have the Justice card also in reverse, which means that justice has been served or karma has been balanced. And I feel like, yeah. There is a lot of Cancer energy here, so you could be dealing with someone that's a Cancer sign. not an actual Cancer, because that sounds horrible. But I feel like this is one of the last ones that came up. I'm just trying to kind of put these a little bit in order, but as to how they flew out, but I'm not sure. I feel like this is kind of it. Okay. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Like here, the Knight is offering, you know, it's an offer of love, coming forward with something emotional communication. But here we have him with his back turned. So I feel like maybe you, whatever happened, or whatever, I feel like you chose to maybe turn your back or walk away from something that wasn't emotionally fulfilling. And the only reason, there's a crab here in this picture. So the Knight of Cups is Aquarius Pisces energy, but with that crab there, I feel like you could be dealing with a Cancer. And then it was followed by the Chariot in reverse, another card also moving away, like driving away, but it's also symbolized by Cancer. So perhaps the person you're dealing with, or that you walked away from emotionally, or wasn't in an emotionally fulfilling relationship with, had a strong Cancer in their chart. But I feel like this all happened, like, I feel like this was probably a karmic situation for you, Capricorn, for you to learn lessons about yourself and really see the magic behind interactions with other people. Like really just see behind the curtain. It opened your eyes to a lot of behavioral things, I think. What I love about this though, and again, I know I'm talking about past stuff, but this time is fluid. It sounds like I'm talking about past stuff, but this could be like the first 2 weeks of November that you're going to be experiencing these things and sort of just having that eye-opening recognition. We have the Hermit here, and what I love about this Hermit card is there's a couple of snakes in the picture, which to me is always about Kundalini rising and having your magic rise within. It's a very spiritual, magical energy, but it's also about lighting your way from within, like going within and getting real solid with yourself and healing and embracing the parts of yourself. I feel like with this new moon in Scorpio, this is going to be key for everyone, but really embracing those parts of yourself that you've been neglecting or shunning or shutting out. What that's going to do is going to move you into a place. Here's the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups it's about apprenticing love, new love, emotional communication. It could be the form of an apology, or recognizing that an apology isn't something that you need, because you're going to be shifting into the space of loving yourself. This is a new beginning in love, but for you, Capricorn, this is about shifting your perspective of what it means to really love yourself. And it could open up the door to romantic relationships that are emotionally fulfilling for you. I do have the Victory card here, and it is like, this is like victory of a bloody battle. It's not really nobody wins, but this is a winning situation for you. You are stepping into victory here with your emotions. But I believe it has almost everything to do with you being able to see the magic in life and really tapping into that spiritual awakening that you're going through. Let's see. I think I want to get some clarification on the Emperor and Justice here. Let's start with the Emperor. Can we get some clarification? Oh, that was fast. Yeah. Okay. Can we get clarification on the Yeah. So interesting. This might have been a third-party situation. Can we get wow. Okay. I didn't even ask the question, but that is obviously, yeah, Three of Swords. Okay. Whatever happened here, Capricorn, again, the situation might be different for all of you, but it had the same lesson to come from. So right here we have the Hanged Man with the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles. And then came out with that was heartache, Six of Swords, and Temperance. I feel that there might have been a third-party situation for you. Maybe you were heartbroken or betrayed over it. And you're kind of being held up until this process finishes so that you can see the lesson that needed to be learned and the karma that needed to be balanced. And I feel like that's coming along with your spiritual awakening. When we feel heartache and heartbreak, it's because whatever lesson we learned with that person is over and the universe steps in to release us from that contract. But I feel that for you, it was more about you understanding why you were in that situation and why you stayed so long in a situation that you weren't happy in. That is kind of the energy, or tolerated a situation that wasn't emotionally fulfilling for you or dramatic. Because here we have the Six of Swords, okay? That's sort of sailing away from the drama. Okay, sailing into smoother sailing water. So there was a lot of drama, lots of toxicity, unnecessarily so. It was just a lot of emotional needs that weren't being met, but neither one of you really knew how to meet your own emotional needs, kind of a thing. So the burden was on both of you to anyway, that might be a very specific situation, but it's followed by the Temperance card, which tells me that that it needed to also happen so that you could step into your own self-care and self-love, and connect to your own spiritual abundance, if you will, or your own, the magic in you, the magic in what you have to offer, or what have you. And what that is going, I do feel like there's love coming for you, genuine love, but I feel like this is more about creating abundance in all aspects of your life. And in order to do that, you had to start with you and the space that you're in regards to how you feel about yourself. So choppy coming in today. Okay, let's get a guidance piece from the Archangels. Page of Ariel, reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Pursuit of education, time to get to work. Yeah, so Spirit is saying it's time to get to work on understanding how karma works, how energy works, how the relationships in our life have a specific meaning to, you know, there's power in knowledge, because I'm seeing an 8 in these numbers, but I feel like the Rest card here, okay, I feel like maybe that has to do more with meditation, because you may get a lot of answers and a lot of understanding in meditation. And what kind of meditation is up to you. I will point out that the 10 of Michael is on the bottom of the deck. I don't always point that out, but when I'm guided to, a situation has ended and you're finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you, okay? So you learn the lesson. And again, maybe it hasn't happened yet, but it's going to. And it's not to be afraid of that or to be in fear of that. It's to know that it's for your greatest and highest good, and you're going to be abundant because of it. All right, we're going to get into the extended version now. This is where we go into more about your personal growth, home and family, work and finances, romance and love, and then a specific message from your soul guidance team, your angels, your spirit guides, you know, your entities, whoever it is that you work with for your greatest and highest good. The information to purchase the extended version is in a link in the description box below. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified if this has helped you in any way, or like, share, comment. I'm happy with any of those things. I'm grateful. Be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing month, Capricorn. All right, so let's